It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Next on Madden Football.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to...
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And we're underway from Kansas City. McCole Hardman now on the return. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like...
It's intercepted on the first play of the game! And the Broncos take over at what looks to be the 43-yard line. Well, Brock, I highly doubt all the plays will go as well as that one, but this coverage starts off the game with a major W.
That's all you could ask for right there. You come out so focused, so dialed into your game plan. You start this game strong, and you quickly throw a wrench into their opening script on the other side. That starts to play head games, and it certainly gives your defense a ton of confidence.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up. Nix from the gun. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? They chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Now this is a beauty of a kick. Gets headed out of bounds, no chance of a return or a touchback. They're going to mark it out at the 6. Now for the second time, we get a look at this Kansas City offense. And as they take the field, Brock, they got to be thankful that interception didn't cost them. Still scoreless here.
I like how you say they. I think the quarterback in particular
Yep.
right, loves a chance to have in golf a breakfast ball or a mulligan, another opportunity to flush that first drive away.
First down throw, Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
First and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. Stays in the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And it's going to be second down. Here's Mahomes now. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, sometimes, Kate, that pocket could be a lonely place. You're searching and searching for an escape valve, and there's none to be had. That time, nowhere to go, and he was lucky to get back to the line before the defense swarmed him.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And they got home, sacked him on fourth down. We've got a Turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Slot receiver headed left. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Play action with Nix. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. A very short kick here from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays. Viable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Hardman with a return. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
It's another first-half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off Brandon Jones.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throwing from the gun. He's on the move. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Nix looking to throw. Finds a man. Adam Troutman has it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. They motion a receiver left. Straight ahead with Williams. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. All right, set now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So 2nd down coming up. Here's Nix. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Now Nix. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they are unable to double their lead.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 48. And it looks great flying through the air, Bronk, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Defense coming off that incompletion needs one more stop here on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. And on 4th down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. They'll give it to Williams on the option. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Completed to Sutton. He's got a gain of 6 there. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 28. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Nix. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they come away with some points on that series. Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
It's the... About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, didn't it? And it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Well into this first half, still struggling to find any rhythm, and that's what sacks do. That is why these defenders get paid big money when they get those sacks in the stat column, because as you're seeing today, it totally disrupts the rhythm, the continuity, and any success for an offense.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Brought in by Vele. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. Nicks now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Williams can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
They'll look to run with Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos go up by 12. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Broncos bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And they sure surprised us, going for 2 in that spot on their last drive. Not sure we're going to see that call come out here again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's make some good calls, offense.
Mahomes. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. And they fake the spike. They're going to throw it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. And they're trying something here. They fake the spike. He puts some power on a deep one left.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Back to the air, Mahomes. The back grabs it. Touchdown, Kansas City. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Marvin Mims now to return it. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Broncos about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nicks. Cut by Sutton. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. New set of downs for him from the 46. Nix with it on first. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. They'll throw again. Nix. It's taken in by Williams. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
On third down, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love third down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a third down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Second and 3 now. Nix from the gun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Running for the marker with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 41-yarder. Coming off the edge, and it's blocked. They can advance it now. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. The 30. Gets the 10. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get a late score and tie it before the half. Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs take the lead on that successful kick. Reed now to kick this one away. On the return, here's Mims. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here comes the Bronco offense. They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here. On first and 10, here's Nix. That's complete to Vele. And he gets the first before he's down. Shotgun snap to Nix. Escapes the pocket. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for first and 10. Throwing here, Nix. Short pass brought in. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Justin Reed with the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 21. He's got it near the 8. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Still sticking with the passing game. He's got it. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. Third and goal. Here's Nix. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Lutz there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos push their lead to 6. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Hardman with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Chiefs taking over now, real late in this opening half. And normally they'd need this out, Brock, but facing such a small deficit, good chance they try to get a field goal here before the break. Mahomes on 1st and 10. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge gain.
Trying to force one through there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
With all due respect to some of the great linebackers back in the day, to play the position today, man, you've got to be versatile. You can't just be a come up and stuff the run. You got to play coverage. And these defenses more and more rely on you to break up throws just like that.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing again, Mahomes. Bails out of the pocket quick. He fights it beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Another throw for Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Throwing on the run, deep down that left side. We've reached the midway point of this one. In the interest of time, we'll bypass the halftime break and resume play with the 3rd quarter. Reed now to kick this one away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. Throwing on 1st down, Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. 2nd half starts with a run by Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Back now, pressure on its way. Throw left side, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action with Nix. Brought in close to the 8. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. From the red zone now. He's on the move. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. And they're going to go ahead and let the play stand as it happens. They decline the penalty. It's 2nd and goal. To throw, here's Nix. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. It's a Denver touchdown. And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he's into the end zone for 2. That sets him up with a 14-point lead. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to...
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And he fakes the spike. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it's second down coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to throw Mahomes. He'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. First down, ball at the 36. Back to the air, Mahomes. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off Brandon Jones. And the Broncos get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Another run for Williams. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. 4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. Forced out to his right. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds a seam down the middle. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. And he's taken down at the 30. They're now set for 1st and 10. And wait, what's this? They fake the spike. He completes it in traffic. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Gonna spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're gonna throw. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yellow, let's get out of here with a W.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Drops back. Needs an open man.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They'll go. It's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Brought in by Vele. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They'll come up 1st and 10. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Throw complete to Williams. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. 1st and 10 from the 41. A run with Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
And they get this down to the 28. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 2nd and 3 now. They'll run the toss for Williams. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Nix looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Williams on the carry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run. This is Williams. And he's brought down for a loss. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Now Nix. He brings it in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. Now he takes it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City. Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And now it's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Nearly an interception on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's loaded another one up. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Buying some time right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential 1st down.
And they beat him to the edge. That run stopped back at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. On the handoff, this is Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward for a modest pickup to the 43. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Williams now on 1st and 10. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, and they go right back to him. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days. always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is.
Yeah.
I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other, but familiarity does breed a little more contempt, and we could feel